I've heard it a million times. Artists often stay poor, not for lack of talent, but for lack of business savvy or marketing skills. Honestly, I feel this in my poems. Take Vincent van Gogh, brilliant painter, terrible marketer. He famously sold only one painting in his lifetime and died basically unknown and penniless. Now, I'm not saying I have Van Gogh's talent, but do I share Van Gogh's level of income? Absolutely. My bank account could be his posthumous homage. Still, being a broke artist in 2025 isn't a tragedy it was in 1890. I'm here, alive and painting, and this is my diary of how I've been improving my painting skills under tight financial limitations. It's not a how to success manual, more like an honest reflection on persistence. If you're an artist or any dream chaser on a budget, I hope my story feels relatable. In Vietnamese, we say cái khó lo cái khôn, meaning roughly when things get hard, cleverness comes to light. When you're in a tough spot, your brain finds smart ways to adapt. Hardship sparks creativity, and I found this to be so true in my journey. Hi, it's me again, Chief from Me. Today I want to share some of my personal tips on how I practice painting with a limited budget. As you know, I'm still in the investment phase of my journey, building this dream step by step. So every brushstroke counts, and spending wisely while growing my skills is my top priority right now. Let's start with the first tip, finding the cheapest resources. Finding the cheapest things in this high-tech century is not a big deal. There's many tools to compare prices. We just spend some time hunting for the best deal, wholesale prices or coupons, etc. Or even asking AI to list the websites that offer the best price for a particular product, so that I can find the cheapest ways to practice my painting skills. Aside from high-quality ink, which is a must, most of my tools are simple and affordable. My biggest save, practice canvases. Instead of buying drill bags or fresh leather, I use leftover of cut scraps, the odd pieces tossed out by fashion factories. These come in all textures and colors, giving me a playground of surfaces to experiment with, without fear of wasting anything. It's not only do I save money, but I gain confidence. So when a customer sends me their own bag, I'm ready for any tricky surface experience without breaking the bank. Besides the tools and materials, I also have a lot of free learning materials and tutorials that can help to improve skills and make work easier. Some are even offered by famous universities like Harvard. This is one of the benefits of a flat world when all knowledge is shared with everybody. Second tip, finding inspiration in everyday life, affordable meals. Even when we're doing what we love, there are down days, and sometimes we long for something big, a stunning view, a grand trip, a new horizon. But on a limited budget, those grand things aren't always possible. So I've learned to nurture my art and my soul with small everyday joys. Instead of dreaming of a French countryside, I enjoy what's around me. My neighborhood at dawn, my dogs, the cactus in my garden, my mother sipping tea across the table. These moments are basically free and they everything. They give me practice, joy, meaning. As we all have meaningful lives, loved ones, beautiful moments, why don't we turn them into inspiration and motivation to move forward? And they cost almost nothing, just a bit of time and $1 pen. But they give me back something priceless, consistency, connection, and a deeper love for painting. Third, living fully, let life be your fuel. Living a full life doesn't mean having a lot of money. For me, it means making every day count, even with the smallest things. A deep breath in the morning, a walk under the bright sky, time with the people I love. I bring art into those moments. When my family had a picnic, I painted the sunlight on the water, surrounded by laughter. Visiting a friend turned into a silly painting of a coffee mug antique. Gardening with my mom, a painting of her weathered hands among green leaves. These aren't studio sessions, they're living moments turned into art, and they stay with me. Emotionally, they ground me. And financially, well, life is already happening, so why not paint it? This is how I plan life and work. Or should I say that work is part of my life? It's messy, meaningful, and perfectly me. And so you do. Just immerse yourself in everything we do, everyone we love, and then we will have a full life. Fourth, staying connected with people in related fields. Humans aren't meant to work alone. It means in any field, especially in creative fields, we need each other. I kept in touch with friends in college and old jobs. Some are full-time artists, some in fashion, others in teaching or design. We share what we learn, we encourage each other, and we don't charge for advice. We try tips like, did you see that cool new brush technique? That gallery is free on Sundays. Wanna go? And thanks for social network, I can follow tons of art creators on YouTube and Instagram. This is the only time I can doom scrolling productive. Watching tutorials, seeing new styles, commenting, learning is like my free online art school. I also reach out sometimes, leave comments, send messages, and guess what? Some reply. These connections are gold, and they cost nothing but kindness and curiosity. The final tip, saving for soul-filling moments. There are moments when I still need something new, something beyond the everyday. Some days in a beautiful place, sometimes enjoy a delicious meal in a nice restaurant, and much more. That's why we all need some savings for those soul-filling moments. And so I have my art piggy bank. This saving is from my side job, my freelance work. I'm not good at investing, so I do more to save more for real art experiences. Museum visits, small theater shows, art cafes filled with creative vibes. These moments recharge me. I feel my heart slow down and my imagination light up. Even a small cafe with art on the walls can fill me up with inspiration. Sometimes I plug $3 on a latte just to sit, sketch, and soak in the energy. And I walk out with 10 new ideas and a full creative battery. This isn't a luxury, it's soul food, and every penny I save for it is worth it. So those are my tips, my messy hacks for growing as an artist while living in a tight budget. This journey hasn't been smooth. It's been real, resourceful, a little ridiculous sometimes, but always filled with heart. Following your dream will cost you time, energy, money, and few tears. There was the I counted code for paint. Days I envied the spacious studios or shiny supplies of other artists online. But you know what I learned? Don't let money be the thing that blocks you. If your heart is in it, there's always a way, a clever workaround, a scrappy solution, a tiny joy that keeps the dream alive. And like the saying goes, no mud, no lotus. Growth needs grit. The most beautiful things often bloom from the messiest places. I couldn't trade my mud for anything, because every muddy step taught me something. It built my skills, it shaped my mindset, and slowly, petal and petal, my own little lotus began to bloom. So if your wallet feels thin, but your heart feels full of dreams, keep going, get creative, use what you got. Learn on your people, let the everyday inspire you, let the limitations become your fuel. And as always, messy life, mess on me.